welded metal fragments form a seated female figure with flowing curves and dynamic detail. Pellet feed is dispersed from above, prompting fish to surface and feed evenly. This method reduces competition and supports efficient nutrient absorption in dense aquaculture systems. The worker skillfully peels away the tough outer layers of the artichoke, revealing the tender yellow core inside. The process requires high precision to preserve the shape and protect the delicate edible heart for cooking. An industrial braider weaves strands around the core in a precise pattern for making reinforced cables and tubing. High voltage discharges form permanent lightning-like patterns inside acrylic. Coins are precisely stacked in a symmetrical pattern to form stable structures without adhesive. The careful distribution of weight and center of gravity enables the creation of tall and complex models with architectural consistency. The skullflower rug is tufted with layered yarn to form vivid gradients and 3D texture. Arctic blue blends tinted resin and heat for smooth blue gradients and a sleek finish. The wire stripper uses rollers and multi-slot blades to remove insulation cleanly from various cable types. A camera aperture-inspired tool generates precise spiral guides through controlled rotation. These lines guide the artist in sketching and shading a hyper-realistic eye. Serrated tray planter spaces seeds evenly in uniform furrows for efficient planting. Two-tone wood is carved into a lifelike garlic with realistic clove details. Bleach art uses precise squeezing on dark fabric to create sharp, high-contrast patterns through controlled color removal. Copper wire is unwound, shaped, insulated, and spooled through a continuous manufacturing process. A custom kaleidoscope uses mirrors and lighting to create a vivid 12-point fractal-like star pattern. A CNC lathe uses a carbide tool to precisely turn a metal shaft, ensuring a smooth, uniform finish. High-pressure water restores grip by safely cleaning a dusty climbing hole. Glass marbles roll through carved stone grooves, navigating a gravity-powered maze. Interconnected paths and drops create a smooth, dynamic motion sequence. A worker cuts angled grooves into a truck tire to create uniform rubber strips for recycling use. The artisan trims a leather-hard ceramic vessel with a loop tool to refine its base and form a foot ring. Precise, steady passes ensure symmetry and balanced proportions. The Airtrax Sidewinder uses Mecanum wheels for omnidirectional movement in tight spaces. The 45-degree angled rollers let it move forward, backward, sideways, or rotate without reorienting.
This is incredible.
Metalworking operations such as induction bending, CNC milling, high-speed turning, and multi-axis laser cutting are executed with precision through